Xena, Enrique, and Juan Sanchez. Now, this is my favorite part about freshman year, and this is also my favorite part about season 3. So, I'm Sasuke is still going strong. It's whenever I'm within my 28th, or 29th, But I officially ended it with Courtney and the gang in Mugen Train. But nevertheless, we get Xena's video. Xena is my favorite part about I Am Sasuke, literally, and we just got done watching a bridge series with, Xena on the phone, aka Sasuke's phone. It's a bridge series of Naruto that I'm really heavily, informed in. So this all happened freshman year where I did something informed. I became super popular, and some people tried to call out my Dragon Ball Z that I ended up wearing, and I'm on a boat shirt to school. It was really, really funny. It was really great. I even got into an argument with a guy named Oscar Lira, which was a top class gang member at the time, so I knew it was phenomenal. So all of a sudden, during the MySpace days, Juan, Sanchez, and Enrique all invited me to the mall. Both invited me to the mall. Freshman year, I would do things like wear purple, I would shop at Hot Topic, I would hang out with Isaiah. So Xena came into play where I recognized that they're both being desperate. Now let's go into Enrique a little bit. I love Enrique. I made love to Enrique freshman year, just joking, JK. And I also texted this girl named Xena Charles, who Fabian claimed was her cousin, literally, but that's a story for another time. So how I met Enrique was like this. Literally, I was, flirting, outside of school, on the bleachers, not on the bleachers, but on the lunch tables, and there was this guy named Bob, literally, on the channel for season 3 I'm saving for, Bob, who's 21. So I met up with Enrique, literally, with Bob, who's 21, literally, when they were talking about hard bands, like Metallica bands, literally, and literally, he cut me off, literally, I threatened to fight Bob and shit because I was popular, literally, and then Bob turns his back and literally pretends to be popular again. So Enrique was all in the conversation, literally, and this is the funniest shit that I've ever said. So Ray Romano? Enrique said some shit that was just like Ray Romano, literally, because I was imitating, Big Ben and shit, Benjamin Tuolinga, literally, which Benjamin is getting his own movie for season 3, literally, how Mr. Pleasure has his own movie, how, literally, Arturo has his own movie, all these other people has his own movie, Robert had his own movie, literally, Big Ben is getting his own movie. So I was pretending to hide behind my reputation and shit, literally, and stuff, one hand in front of the other, being Rockstar and shit, literally, and so, literally, I'm hanging out with the skateboarders, and I pretended to be, gangsta and hyphy, and, I was all like, that shit that they did at lunchtime where Carla was dumbass funny, literally, and Enrique paused, literally, wore a Slipknot shirt, literally, and cut me off saying, oh, well, that's a good way of saying things. He said dumbass funny, literally, that was dumbass backwards, literally, that was dumbass smart. And literally, the conversation drags on, literally, and they talked about Disturbed, literally, I'm like, I love Disturbed, and then Enrique literally says, okay, name one song for Disturbed, literally, that isn't Down with the Sickness. I'm like, fuck you. And then Enrique repeated the entire sentence, literally said, I told him to state one song from Disturbed that wasn't Down with the Sickness, and then he says, fuck you. So Enrique, literally, in Fortress is gonna be the pig from Duck Dodgers. Yes, I love Fortress. Yes, I'm heavily incorporated into Fortress of the Gothic Vampires, and how it's heavily incorporated to punk rock, and how I couldn't get away with playing punk rock in school. But why Isaiah, as he's older, realizes why punk rock is better, why, bands like, Zebrahead is better. Isaiah also has, a confession where he came out the closet. There was this guy named freshman year named Posture who was, part Asian, literally a full Filipino, literally wore a really, really, really gay nose ring. He said that he went out with Posture, so, to pay homage, to my mom and pay homage to, her old boyfriend, Jason, literally, I started, saying how I was jealous, to be like Isaiah, I wanted to be just like Isaiah, so badly, and then, literally, what Jason did was, I was walking with him and Chris in the store, and I was telling him, literally, and this is a really, really, good truth about God, about why you have to sacrifice, why you have to let go about being popular, but why being popular is intimidating. Because Isaiah showed you that he's willing to be gay in order to get Brianna, and that's one of my favorite lessons, beyond that fight, a lot. And I told him how he went out with Posture. He's like, man, you're making me throw up, Earth. And then him and Chris have a conversation about Lil Wayne, about how they both thought Lil Wayne had flow, but that's a story for another time. So it gets down to me, and Juan Sanchez, at the mall. Literally, when Juan Sanchez was on the football team, and also shout out to Team 4-Star. Big shout out to Team 4-Star. And if he's listening right now, PD Flow, when PD Flow was the old producer of Traffic, Juan was a really good person, a really good football player, literally, and he had a star, drawn into his hairline, and also his MySpace name was Mac Juan, literally. And what ended up happening was, I was really popular, literally so popular with my grandma that Juan mentioned, literally saying, "Eric, you flaked 2 times." If you don't know what flake means leave, literally, so that's a really big insider right there. What ended up happening with Ron and Enrique, was, Enrique drove to his side. The first time that we were at the mall, before I flaked, was he said that, yo, there's over 1,000 friends we have on MySpace, you can at least bring 10. And this was literally the best shit ever, because they brought Xena over to the mall, and I counted on both of them. So we met Xena, literally, and I'm the only one, literally, who had a legitimate thing to say during the conversation. So he walks around the mall for 10 minutes, and then literally, I asked Xena what song was she listening to. So then we sit down, at the cafeteria, and what happens is, literally, me, Enrique, and Juan get into a conversation about, literally, Enrique, confesses that he's bi, literally, and says that I know where I'm bi. I'm like, whoa, hold up. And then me and my curly hair walk, for 10 minutes around the mall. And then I come back, and then I sit down, and Enrique was like, that was pretty pointless. And so I get fucking Juan on MySpace saying, yo, literally, give me Xena's number, literally, and then Juan out of nowhere says, no, she has a boyfriend, and that reality show was funny as shit, and how it turned out into 4 was dumbass funny. That was literally the best shit ever, but yeah, that's the story of me, Juan Sanchez and Enrique.